Welcome back, and let's now talk all things food. Chef Karabo Kubyana is known for her modern approach to cooking and her ability to simplify recipes without compromising on flavor. It's Christmas Day tomorrow, and Chef Karabo believes in keeping things simple and enjoyable, especially when it comes to spending quality time with family. Well, Christmas is about enjoying each other's company and creating cherished memories rather than stressing over every detail of the meal. Chef Karabo joins us now in studio to share simple menu ideas that will allow people to not spend much in the kitchen. Chef Karabo, good morning.
Good morning,
thanks for joining us. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
So what are some of the tips for simplifying Christmas lunch preparation so that I don't have to spend much time in the kitchen, but more time with family?
It's more likely to use what you have in your fridge and what you have in your cupboard so that you can mix here and there so that you can have a lovely, proper Christmas lunch. Yes.
And I suppose the trick is to plan ahead so that I don't spend as much time in the kitchen, eh? How do I do that?
You first need to know what are you serving, what are you going to have for the day, so that it can help you prepare for the menu that you're going to have for Christmas.
Yeah.
So literally you need to know what is it that you want for the day.
True. And another trick, Karabo, is that Christmas falls on Monday. So people, every Sunday people plan massive meals, and then so they have to plan for today, Sunday meal, and tomorrow, and Boxing Day as well. So it becomes very tricky in terms of planning ahead. Yes,
it becomes very tricky, but I believe that in the economy that we're facing now, at some point we are even unable to plan ahead, but we're able to do last minute shopping. But then now, use whatever that you have in your house.
Okay.
You can prepare for today, for tomorrow, and Boxing Day. As long as you know that the meal that I'm going to prepare is going to be a nice meal that I can share with my family and friends, I believe that we can do it.
And speaking of the tough economy that I just said earlier on, is it wise to cook, and then eat over 3 days? Cook the same meal and then eat over 3 days?
No,
I know that some people don't actually like that.
It's not. Due that we are also facing the load shedding issue. Oof. So again, you can't cook for 3 days. There's something called food contamination. So you can, yes, there is, and it's actually poison. It can,
really?
Yes.
Even if you warm it up?
Even if you warm it up. If it's load shedding and your food it's not containing that coldness, it spoils. So when you come back and warm it up, it's possible that it has food contamination.
Yes.
So yeah, that's what we're facing right now.
Wow, I didn't know that fact. Thank you so much for raising that, eh?
Yes.
So what are some of the quick and simple meals that you can recommend?
We always have flour at home. So dumpling is the way to go. We always have rice, your parboiled rice. So I'll just go quickly to the menu that I prepared for today.
Yes.
So today I simply prepared a parboiled rice, and then your pumpkin, and it's just sweet potatoes and string beans with.
Okay, sweet potato. How did you prepare those? They look so good.
I just blanched and grilled with just salt and pepper. Yes, it's grilled.
Okay.
And then it's your chicken. We always have chicken at home. So you can always marinate it with whatever that you have, as long as there's spiced chicken there.
Okay.
But even if you don't have, it's grilled as well.
Okay.
And then I prepared a lamb stew. I know other people cannot afford lamb stew, but it's something that it was for planning ahead. So I've prepared my lamb stew. It's braised lamb stew with peppers, as herbs and salt. That's it.
Okay, slow cooked.
Slow cooked.
Right.
Yes, it's actually falling off the bone.
Falling off the bone, yes. I see. So you use pots or do you use an air fryer? Or
I used pots.
Pots,
yes.
Okay.
It's not everybody that affords an air fryer.
True.
So I've also prepared potato salad, which is simple. It's just potatoes, boiled eggs, peppers, salt, and herbs.
Okay.
With mayonnaise. And then I prepared dumpling. It's just plain dumpling. I didn't want to complicate it so much because other people would say, I don't have this, I don't have that. So it's a normal dumpling that anybody can prepare, or you can even get the recipe on the internet to prepare.
Okay.
Yes.
Great stuff.
And then I made a 3-bean salad, which is made out of beans and string beans.
Yeah.
And I made chocolate muffins that I'm going to serve with an ice cream for dessert.
Ooh, right. So what are some of the festive side dishes that can complement the main course or the main meal? What do you have in mind?
We have your chakalaka, your beetroot. We have your grilled potatoes, potato wedges. Actually, you can play around with food.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's the nice thing about it. You can just play around and just be more creative, allow your creativity to just flow.
Yeah.
Right, right. So how can I achieve a well-balanced menu without, breaking the bank?
Quite difficult question, but I believe we can crack it if we just make it easy, an easy meal, not an expensive meal.
Okay.
Yes.
So what is your speciality then?
My speciality is what I personally prepared today, but I went extra with the lamb because usually I would do beef.
Yes,
So this is mostly what I would even prepare at home for my family, or even suggested to my clients.
Yes.
Okay, this is the menu that we can prepare. Let's check here and there, and let's check the budget, and let's see what is it that we can bring on the table.
And speaking of lamb, Karabo, what is this I hear that, lamb is so restrictive because you can't play around in terms of the cooking methods. You can either boil or make curry or stew.
Boiling, it's something else, but I would say in simple terms, you first fry your meat.
Okay.
So after frying your meat, maybe you can add your stock if you have stock, or you can add your parboiled water and let it to braise, but put it on a low heat. Then you can just put salt and pepper and that beef stock that we usually use, so that we make things simpler for somebody that is watching at home and not go to the culinary arts into it too much. We're trying to say people can have a lovely Christmas without spending more money.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Curry and stew,
Yes.
what tickles your fancy? What do you prefer?
I prefer curry.
What's the difference?
I love spicy food.
I've heard so many people ask the question, what is the difference between curry and stew? And is there a difference in terms of the preparation or the cooking methods?
Yes. The curry has more flavor, more spice.
Ah, got you.
You understand? So now the stew is something that can be light. It's something that you can use your pot stock, you can use your beef stock, you can use your salt and pepper, add your onions and robot peppers. Then you're good to go.
Okay.
Yes.
As you said earlier on, Christmas lunches allow you to be more creative. So in terms of creativity, can I add traditional or indigenous meals to the modern Christmas meals or menu?
I hope
So it's not doable.
I hope Mom Lillian is not watching this. But I strongly believe and use what you have.
Okay.
So now I'll simply say, whatever that you have in your house, put it into good use. Prepare a great meal that you can share with your family and friends.
Okay.
Yes.
You sound like you went to culinary school, eh?
Yes, I did.
Did you?
Yes.
Okay, so just take us back how your culinary journey started.
Oh, okay. I'm actually an NYCTP student. We were sponsored by tourism. So I started my culinary arts in 2017, and I was doing my practicals with Hilton.
Okay.
Then I did it here in UJ, and I started doing private functions. Then there was COVID. Then I carried on doing private functions, whatever that you have, whatever that we can hook up. I'm tempted to, sorry.
Okay, so where are you available?
I'm available on 079-488-1858. That's my business number. And I'm also available on Facebook. You can catch me on Facebook by the name of Karabo Hopeful Chef. And then you can find me on Instagram by Hopeful Chefs, Hopeful Space Chef on Instagram.
All right.
Yes.
Chef Karabo, lovely chatting to you, man. Thank you so much for joining
All
us.
right,
And
thank you.
for making this festive meal.
Thank you,
All
sir.
the best.
Thank you for having
Merry
me.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Great stuff. Well, that is Chef Karabo talking to us about how you can spend less time in the kitchen and still make scrumptious meals that the whole family can actually enjoy.